welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new here. I'm Deanna, or Queen D. In today's video, we are doing the BH Cosmetics Birthstone Palette for the month of August, which is Peridot, which is this lovely green shade. As you can see, I did do a fun little eyeshadow look with it. If you want to stick around and keep on watching, we're going to do the eyeshadow look together. We're also going to do some swatches, so let's get to it. Here is August Birthstone Palette for Peridot, and look at these colors. Absolutely stunning, super summery still, with a couple deep shades. I did put this mark in here myself. My pinky slipped, but it happens. But other than that, let's go ahead and swatch these and do an eyeshadow look. These shades are beautiful. They are a little more muted than I thought, and wow, this is like stunning. This what is this one? This one's called Enthusiastic. That is just a beautiful shade of blue, like stunning, absolutely stunning. But let's go ahead and create a little eyeshadow look with this and see how they really work. So I'm going to start off by taking a pencil brush and going into Outgoing here. And I'm going to put this on the outer and inner corner of my eyes and my crease. We're going to kind of do a halo eye. I'm just going to add a little bit more to this edge. Into the crease, and I'm gonna bring up the crease just a smidge, but right in the center. Just kind of fan it out through those edges. Now we're gonna do the same thing to the other eye, and I did already go ahead and prime my eyes with my MAC 24-hour Prep and Prime. I meant to say that at the beginning. And again, I'm just kind of like stamping it on the corners, and then I'll like drag it through the crease. And then I'm going to take it up through the center and just kind of widen it up a little bit and make it a little taller and kind of start to already kind of blend my edge as well. I'm trying to look straight into my mirror so that way I can see where it needs to be like brought up or evened out or a little bit more pigment added, which is kind of what I'm doing right now. It's just kind of going in and touching up some of the areas and kind of tapping around the edges to kind of start that blending effect. And I don't mind that I brought my like shadow in a little bit too much in the middle. That way it'll kind of start to blend already. So now that we've got that down, yeah, I like where that's at. I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush, just a big one like this, and I'm just gonna lightly buff through the whole thing. That way it'll pick up any excess pigment and again, start the blending process as well. Really loving this. Let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and put the green on the middle of the eye. So I'm gonna start off by taking some NYX glitter glue on a concealer brush. I'm taking kind of a small one, not too big, not too small. And I'm gonna put a little bit of this on there. And we're gonna do one eye at a time for safety. And we're just gonna keep it on the middle of the eye. I wanna make sure I'm looking really straight so that way I get it within like my eyeball, like not the white parts, but within like my green area. So I want to make sure I'm looking nice and straight, close my eye, kind of keep it like half open, and just place that on the middle of my eye. And what's nice is I place that down, I look straight up. It's going to kind of cut my crease for me already, and then all we have to do is just bring it up. I'm going to take a little bit more NYX glitter glue and redo what I just said. I'll look straight up, so that way it'll mark my line. There we go. And I'm going to kind of just press down and bring it down because I don't want to drag it really anywhere. And then I'm going to lightly tap on the edge just to help soften and blend that out. Alright, so I've got that tapped on there. Oh, I hope y'all saw that. I'm so sorry if you didn't, but we got a whole other eye if you didn't. Alright, so same brush. I'm going to flip over and go into the Peridot shade. I've got some on there. I'm going to go for a third swipe. And we're going to start off by tapping it right where we want it. And I'm going to slowly work this up. I'm just slightly going like back and forth to make a little notch right in there. That's where I'm cutting the crease. And then we're just going to drag it down a little bit. And I'm just taking the edge of this brush very carefully to make sure my crease line is super straight, and it has like that nice little arch on it as well. And then I'm gonna slowly tap out onto this edge some more just to help blend, and then I'm gonna kind of widen it at the bottom of the lid first and then work my way up to kind of create a fake triangle shade, It'll also help with blending later on as well. I'm just gonna lightly tap back in here and focusing at the bottom and then just slowly working my way up. And again, that's gonna help with blending down the road. All right, and as you can kind of see, it's already started to blend. With it like this, I'm gonna go back in with the pencil brush and lightly tap it outgoing and just tap it on the corner of the eye, kind of right over where the two shades slightly overlap. And this will help with blending. Because we're not gonna take it up any higher because we already have that cut crease already cut out. We're not trying to play with it. We're strictly just kind of tapping this outgoing shade to blend over the green. I'm really liking the blend on this, so I'm just gonna stop and I'm gonna close my eyes and let you guys take a little look. I think it looks really good, honestly. I really like it. So let's go ahead and repeat it on the other eye. And same thing, I'm gonna take a little bit of NYX glitter glue and I'm gonna try and focus this on the center of my eyelid again. All right, got that tapped in. We're gonna go ahead and tap into the Peridot shade now, and we're gonna tap that on the lid. I'm just gonna try and take a little bit of the outgoing and just slightly go right above this crease. I can't even talk right now. I'm like so focused. And I'm just gonna lightly buff out the top of that. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of tap out the edges at the bottom and work them up towards the top to again help with the blending process. Now we're gonna tap into the ongoing and we're gonna tap it right on those edges. Now we're gonna go ahead and take the Peridot and we're gonna go ahead and tap it back on the center, both eyes. And this time we're gonna tap a little more out. See, with the blending process, you just gotta go back and forth between both shades or all the shades until you get the desired result that you want. Let's put the outgoing underneath my eyes and just really like buff that out. I'm gonna take a little bit of independent here and I'm gonna put this tight at my waterline. Gave it like some depth. I'm gonna take the big fluffy brush from earlier and just fluff and blend. This completes the eyeshadow. I'm gonna be right back with a full face of makeup and we'll get my final thoughts. Alrighty, I am back and this is the completed look. I'm just in awe of this. It's just, I can't stop looking at it because it's just so bright and just like super reflect. I'm obsessed. I truly am. This palette overall, really nice. Everything blended out really well and easily. The yellow was very buildable, which I appreciated, that I could keep building up and it kept getting stronger and stronger and it didn't just like dust away as I blended away either. This independent brown worked really well on my lower lash line, very easy. Didn't come up chalky or anything like that. When I did swatch Brave, it was a little chalkier than the rest, but I'm not mad at it. All in all, really enjoyed this Peridot palette. I hope you guys check it out. It's only $9 off of BH Cosmetics website. Alrighty guys, well that completes today's video. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.